Hey, who doesn't like a cold beer every now and then? We all have our favorites. There's ales, stouts, lagers, porters. Now the latest craze is ready-to-drink cocktails and seltzers. How do you make sense of it all? Well, it's a good thing we have the gurus from Katcef Brothers to sort it all out. Sit back, relax, eavesdrop for a bit as we talk about the latest beers, seltzers, cocktails, and the best local events that need to be on your calendar. You ready? Let's get to it.
Well, we are here at Acme because it's the holiday season. We're in the midst of the Midnight Madnesses for the Downtown Annapolis Partnership. We've got another one coming up on Thursday the 9th, another one, they call it 11th, or they call it Midnight Madness, but it's really like 11th hour because the lightweights close at 11, but Acme will stay open a little bit later, but that will be on the 16th, I think it is. How was the holiday going for you guys, Bernie?
For the holidays for us, it's always a great season. Working on Main Street and having your place on Main Street right there, and it decorated for the Christmas season, people walking around, being happy, spreading the joy. It's awesome. It's a great experience.
Well, it is. I mean, Annapolis does really have a good holiday season going on. I mean, obviously, you've got the Midnight Madnesses, you had the Grand Illumination and everything else the other day. We've got the Military Bowl coming up on the 27th, and that's been going on here in Annapolis for probably, I guess, 8 or 9 years now. And that's just lights the town on fire.
Oh, yeah. I would say the Military Bowl is probably one of the most look-forward events that we have going on. Between the parade, the Clydesdale coming down, the game itself, and then the visiting teams, they do a great job in picking teams that seem to travel very well.
Right, just aside of the irritating Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah,
these guys,
yeah.
These guys.
Well, and we hope Boston College comes in strong, but we know ECU, which are the two teams that will be in the Military Bowl lineup this year, just announced on Saturday, I believe. So East Carolina is going to come in strong, but there's also a lot of locals who come out. Yeah,
the locals have really taken on to this event. I think they enjoy the parade aspect of it. We all know Annapolis does great parades, but it's also great to see you have the Naval Academy right in the center of the heart of the town, and for them to do a Military Bowl parade, I think that means a lot, and it's an honorable thing for this town for us.
It really is. And, Cassie, like you'd mentioned, ECU travels really well. They were just here a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, they defeated Navy, and Navy's not going to see a bowl this year.
Well, I'll tell you this. The ECU people, they traveled miraculously. They treat everybody very well, and this is from the news from everybody downtown as well. It's not just Acme Bar and Grill.
I was just going to say, is it safe to say that Acme will welcome ECU again?
We will take ECU, and we will take the BC fans as well, because we know BC is a great market as well, and we have a feeling that they have a lot to offer. I haven't picked sides as who we're going to see who wins, but we'll see what it comes down to the day.
I don't know. I'm just thinking that Boston might be a little bit more of an Irish kind of a town for a guy named.
When Cassie said they selected him on Saturday, I texted my brothers and sisters because 3 of them graduated from BC, and I said, "Hey, if you guys want to come down," so we'll see. I probably will have to root for BC that day.
Understandable.
Yes.
I know I was a graduate of Temple, and when Temple came into play on that, I was in the Military Bowl. I was a little bit conflicted there. So, are you doing anything special gearing up for the holidays, or
for the holiday season? We have you mentioned the Midnight Madness. We have that going on. This week we'll have the Stella Black Lager going out there. On the 16th, we're doing an ugly sweater contest, and also on the 23rd, which is the last night. It's kind of running right up for Christmas, but we'll have those events going on. On the 26th, we're looking to do a welcome party for anybody coming in for the Military Bowl, more or less an open house, and then we have the Military Bowl itself.
As well as the pub crawl, which is also on the 26th. It starts at 4 o'clock here in downtown Annapolis. So join us for the crawl to the Military Bowl.
Not a bad way to do it, that's for sure. You guys have done a great job with that before in the past, and it's. I guess we should talk about the Military Bowl. It is the 27th. It is on 2:30 p.m. is kickoff, and that's going to be aired on ESPN. But you really want to go to the game to get the full game experience. And tickets are available. You can get them at militarybowl.org. Being in the stadium, first of all, is an experience of its own because it's a very unique stadium, and it's got a lot of history to it with the battles that are on the walls and everything else, but they really do a good job with the bowl. Certainly with a lot of thanks to Katcef Brothers and Budweiser for their participation. I know the Budweiser Clydesdales come in. Awesome little tailgate that's going down starting at 10 o'clock. I guess it is on the 27th, right?
9 o'clock, I believe the parking lot's open. 10 o'clock parade, 10 o'clock tailgate, and then 2:30 kickoff. So, yeah, we'll we'll see who comes home with the trophy this year.
And then everybody can come to Acme Bar and Grill afterwards.
There you go. Nice plug, Bert.
Maybe not everybody, but
That's true.
But before the Military Bowl, of course, we've talked about this program in the past, our Who's Your Hero program. So this week we'll be at a Boatyard Bar and Grill with our Budweisers, our giveaways, and then, of course, encouraging
How is
folks.
the Who's Your Hero going? I haven't checked in with you lately. We getting lots of responses?
Lots of stories. We just encourage folks to tell us who their hero is and why. It's super exciting to read through all of those. Like I said, I shed a few tears maybe once a week when I get all the slips, but I'm excited to draw those winners here soon.
You can go to the Boatyard on the 10th from 5 to 7, and then also at McGarvey's from 6 to 8 on the 17th. And you can do that in person, so you can nominate your hero in person, or you can go online to militarybowl.org/budheroes and do it online. And there are a bunch of QR codes that are floating around that you can scan and do it right from your cell phone while your frosty cool beverage is sitting in front of you. And that's a great thing, boy, when you see the different heroes. And that, what you get on that is you get a ride in the parade. You get on-field access after the game for the Military Bowl. You get seats to the Military Bowl. And I think there's probably a little bit of swag that goes along with that.
And hospitality, of course.
Well, I'll tell you what, because I screwed up and only brought 3 microphones, we're gonna kick you to the ground here, Bertie. But it's always good to see you. Thank you very much. And, keep up with the wings here, man. I'll tell you, this is the spot for wings.
well, we appreciate that very much. And, our wing flavor of the month right now is maple bacon wings.
Oh.
So if you're feeling a little festive right there, that suggests that right there. But we appreciate you guys, and we love partnering with Budweiser for the Military Bowl. And we look forward to all the activities, the Military Bowl, and we welcome ECU and BC. Welcome, everybody.
Bernie, before you bowl out of here, what is, as the general manager of Acme Bar and Grill, what is the dish that you order when you come in here?
Oh, my goodness. That is a question and a half right now.
Egg rolls.
It's
Duh.
not. You know what? It's got to be a cheesesteak whiz wit.
Okay.
Yep. Traditional Philly style. If it's not going to be that, the cheesesteak egg rolls are right on point. The Maryland crab soup is always a top favorite.
See, now you're just reading the menu.
But like
here.
you just said, I mean, the first thing I want to say was the wings, but I can't because we've already talked so much about it. But you got to bring those up. I'll put it this way: I had buffalo garlic parmesan wings with blue cheese last night, and they were fantastic.
Bernie, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Have a great holiday.
Well, now that we kicked Bernie out, we have Ryan from Katcef, and also Bill is joining us again, who has not been here for the last month. I think you had an appointment or something like that. I think you were getting a wart removed or something.
I apologize in advance, so I'm sorry about that.
Obviously, with Bill and Ryan, let's talk about beer. I mean, what's going on? I mean, this is.
What about me?
Well, we already introduced you a little bit. We said everybody knows Cassie is here. Cassie's the rose between 3 thorns right here. So that's. And you
That was very Brett Michaels of you.
Yeah, well, you just got back from the mayor's ball, didn't you?
I did.
How was it? Now, did he have 1 ball or 2 balls this time?
Wow.
There was 1 ball.
Okay, how was it?
It was delightful.
I'm an idiot. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know where you're going to cut.
All right, let's talk beer. What's new in beer? I mean, this is my season that I tend not to like too much because I know it's a lot of dark beers, and
It's really cold.
What do you got going on?
Absolutely. So Stella Artois has a program with water.org called Give the Gift of Time. So what they're looking to do is to provide safe water access to women in developing areas of the world. So basically, in the spirit of the holidays, less time finding water means more time with your family and your friends. So that's what they're teaming up to do.
Well, that's been a program that Stella and you guys have embraced for years now, and it's just such a wonderful because you don't realize how valuable water is, and to be able to provide that to countries and people that need it is beyond. What is the Stella, the beer, all about this time?
So the Stella Artois this time of year, there's of course regular Stella that everyone knows and loves. There's Stella Solstice, which is a year-round light citrus lager that they produce. And then there's Stella Midnight Lager, which pours dark, but is actually a light drinking espresso dark chocolate lager.
That sounds like a winter beer for John Fredet.
It sounds like I might try that one. Be able to be talked into that. I mean, that's
You should try it this Thursday at Acme, and they're going to put it on draft. So
And then just to add to the water.org program, so in the past we did the Buy a Lady a Drink. So this holiday it's Give the Gift of Time, which is even more impactful, I think, than buying a lady a drink. Give the gift of time.
What if
Right?
she's an old lady?
Always give the gift of time, Bill.
She's had the gift of time. Sorry.
What else do we have new in beer world?
The craft beer world?
Yeah.
So Mad Elf just dropped, and that drops every year, and people go bananas when that drops. So that's a very good one. High ABV, brewed with cherries and honey. So that's one that everybody looks forward to. Merry Monkey is another one from Victory that everybody always looks forward to. Trogs right now also has the Blizzard of Hops out. There's just so much. Rogue has Santa's Private Reserve. There's just a ton of things out there right now. But I know that a lot of them tend to be darker, John, and you don't like the darker beers.
No,
So-
but it's not. Everybody does. That's just my own.
I'm going to have to get you some IPAs.
Although that Merry
that are-
Monkey isn't a dark beer.
It's a triple.
It is a triple, and I like a good triple. That one is fabulous.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
Absolutely. And speaking of that, Victory's coming out with a brand new triple. It's going to be here in January. It's going to be called the Berry Monkey, and that's going to be a 9.5% berry derivative triple. So I don't think they've actually announced what berries are going to be in it, but if I had to guess, I would say blueberries, raspberries, that kind of stuff. So,
Well, speaking of berries,
yeah.
you want to talk about the NÜTRL Cranberry Variety Pack?
So, from what I've understood, I haven't had it yet, but NÜTRL is a brand that started out of Canada, right? So, everything that they brew is actually in copper distillation, so that takes out a lot of the impurities from that, and they got that from Germany, is what I understand. So, they got that whole distillation process from Germany. So, that's why there's the umlaut upon the U right there, but
Okay.
this is their newest iteration for the holiday season, which is the cranberry, and Ryan could probably talk a little bit more about it than I have, so...
Yeah, so we actually got a chance to sample. There's 4 different flavors in the cranberry variety pack. Anybody who's a fan of that type of drink, this is something that you've definitely got to try out. We've had the regular variety pack over the summer into the fall. The cranberry variety pack now for the seasonals, and then looking forward to next year with their...
Sounds like it'd be a great drink for New Year's.
Yeah.
Spicy pineapple,
Sure.
I think.
Yeah,
I
especially
think
if you got
it's a spicy
family
pineapple.
over. You need something. You need something.
But I will say, so there were a couple folks in our office who said that they took the cranberry variety NÜTRL pack to their Thanksgiving dinner, and that was the first variety of products that they had available. I sound like I work in a restaurant. At their dinner table. That was the first one to actually go. So I know the cranberry, the plain cranberry is incredible. I'm not sure what the other flavors are in that variety pack, but
Yeah, so you have your cranberry orange, your cranberry grapefruit, and your cranberry apple. So it's an 8-pack, 100 calories, gluten-free.
cranberry grapefruit? What do you think? What do you think about that one, John?
They all sound okay to me.
I don't know. That just seems like a sour in my mouth.
Yeah, I also like sour beers, though, too.
Yeah, and the stringency is good, though. You know, I mean, especially when you're drinking alcohol. You know, so that's good. It's a good thing.
That's true.
That's why they make bitters.
You know what I got a chance to taste? Actually, I think it was at Navy's last home game. Was finally the Cutwater White Russians. I mean, I looked for it and I just never had it. Very pleasantly surprised that this was I'm like, okay, so how good can a milk based thing be in a can? And it was great.
So it will be featured during the Military Bowl at the tailgate and Miracle on Annapolis Street, as well as the Cutwater Bloody Mary. So we haven't had the Cutwater Bloody Mary out recently, only because of the seasonal time, right? So in the winter, a good Bloody Mary and a good White Russian in the morning kind of sounds fabulous.
The White Russian was very good. I didn't, based on that one, I am going to seek out the Bloody Mary, that's for sure. You mentioned Miracle on Annapolis Street, and we've talked about that a little bit before, but this is the day before the Military Bowl in West Annapolis on Annapolis Street. And Katcef Brothers and Budweiser are going to be bringing the Budweiser Clydesdales for a visit there.
Yeah, so this will be the 4th year that we've done a Miracle-style event, the 3rd year in West Annapolis, 11 to 3. Clydesdales arrive at 11:45. They'll parade around from 12 to 3 and then unhitch, but join us for food trucks, Cutwater Spirits, Bud Light, Budweiser, of course, Stella Artois, and some fun. It'll be a great day. We're excited for it again.
Well, it's always a fun time. I mean, that's a great family event. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be food. There's, so it's a time, and it's actually really special when it's cold out, to be honest with you. And December in Maryland, I mean, it could be 75 degrees as well, just as easily as it can be 20. But it is a real special time. I got to wonder whether the Clydesdales get bored, like walking around the block all the time, just around the same block. They probably do. Any opinion on that?
I don't know. Every time I think of a Clydesdale, I think of two things. I think of Budweiser, and I think of Jackie Mason in Caddyshack 2, where he's on the horse on the Clydesdale doing the jumps. But I don't know. I don't think they would get bored. I think that they would just be Big Ben in Parliament and just keep walking and to see it again. Big Ben
just keep on going there.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of things going on in Annapolis and around the area. I mean, we've got the Who's Your Hero that is continuing to go on. You want to go to themilitarybowl.org/budheroes and nominate a hero. Better yet, go on out to one of your favorite places, like we are here at Acme Bar and Grill, and submit it. Find a QR code and submit it. And, you may be riding in the parade and having a great time at the Military Bowl. We will be giving away some tickets to the Military Bowl. I know I just talked with Josh a couple days ago from the Military Bowl, and he's going to give us some tickets to give away, so people want to look out for that. And definitely catch the parade at 10 a.m. where it steps off down here at City Dock. And it does go sort of the anti-parade route. It goes up Main Street around Church Circle. Because the construction's now done, it'll be able to go out, whatever that little street is, off by the Governor's House, and then up Rowell Boulevard to the stadium. That's just an amazing parade. That's Main Street gets lined, and Rowell Boulevard and everything else. It's just a great morning. Tailgate 10 a.m. and as Bernie said, ECU travels really well, and BC probably should be as well. So that'll be a great time starting at 10 a.m. at the tailgate, and that's at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. That's free, right, Cassie, to get in?
The tailgate is free.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you've got to purchase your beer and stuff like that, but I mean, getting in there, I mean, there's lots of stuff to do there as well. I mean, they've got military, or they'll have military demonstrations. I know the Marines are there, and they have their tanks and all that kind of stuff.
Lots of fun stuff: games, cornhole, photo booth, music. All the things that come with a traditional tailgate.
And then, of course, we've got Midnight Madnesses that are coming up. That'll be on the 9th and the 16th. And as Bernie said, there's a lot of stuff that they've got going on to welcome the Military Bowl people in advance, and just sort of celebrating the holidays. So a lot going on here. Are your kids digging Santa Claus now? They're getting a little bit older? Are they?
Well, I did attend the mayor's inaugural ball last night, so I missed the Santa coming into our neighborhood, and it sounds like both boys were up in the trailer looking at Santa and not running away. So it might be a good year for Santa pictures.
Good deal. Another thing that's going on is Saturday the 18th. It's the Santa Speedo Run, too. Sort of like a avert your eyes type of an event there. Start down at the bottom of Main Street and run about a mile in their Speedos.
Interesting. And is it people dressed like Santa Claus?
Some do, some don't. This was actually, Eddie McGowan started this so many years ago. It's a toy drive. But that's on Saturday the 18th. Always fun. The best time I ever saw it was there was a wedding that was happening on Saturday, and the bride and the groom just had come out of the Maryland Inn up at the top of the hill. And the photographer's there with pictures, and all of a sudden, line after line after line of people with Speedos and all shapes and sizes, and everything else is hysterical. And
I'm going to stay far away.
Lots of great stuff coming on. We got some good beers coming up. I've got to look into those. That's you've piqued my curiosity on that, and I certainly have to take a look at the Bloody Mary by Cutwater.
I'm telling you, if it's going to be a long, drawn-out winter, and you're going to have some people over, and you need to get the edge off, Golden Monkey's the way to go, my friend.
Fantastic. Anything else we got to talk about, Cassie or Ryan?
I'm good.
Great day. Have a happy holiday and join us for the Military Bowl.
Merry Christmas. Happy belated Hanukkah. Happy New Year. We are here at Acme, so I do need to get a plate of wings. I mean, that's sort of mandatory, I think. And,
Bernie was talking about cheesesteak. That thing looks amazing.
I don't know that I've had one here. And I'm pretty much a cheesesteak snob, and he sounded like he was because he went with that whole whiz wit out. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll go that route for lunch. Yeah. So, hey guys, thank you very much. If we don't, we will see each other obviously at the Military Bowl and the Miracle on Annapolis Street. But I'm not sure I'll see you. But Merry Christmas to you, Ryan, and thank you very much. And we will catch you guys later.
Always a pleasure. Thanks.
This Ian Annapolis bonus podcast has been brought to you by Katcef Brothers, the area's largest beer distributor. Please check them out at thegreatestbeers.com. Oh, and don't forget to check out IonAnnapolis.net for all your local news, opinions, and events.